It's the time of year when people make resolutions to focus more on health, but most folks, they give up on making their new goals a reality, no matter how ambitious, because they feel they are overlooking one important thing. And really, there's one thing you have to keep your mind on when you're trying to make these resolutions. So let's welcome in Dr. Gabrielle Lyon, a specialist in muscle-centric medicine and an expert in healthy muscle aging. Welcome to the show. Dr. Lyon, it's the time of year when people are making those New Year's resolutions, focusing on health, but where should we really focus to get the best results so we can stick to those resolutions?
Yeah, of course. Mike, thanks so much for having me. Well, the most important thing that you can focus on is actually skeletal muscle. Muscle is the organ of longevity, and it's really responsible for how you feel, how you look, and how you're going to age.
And doctor, why does cellular health deserve so much of our attention? And how do you recommend we take care of our cells?
Yeah, cellular health is an interesting thing. Let's think about it in a way in which you can just feel it, and that's really based on energy. So the better energy you have, the better your cellular health is. And there's two ways to think about how you can improve cellular health, and that really is exercise and nutrition. And, both of which are really, really key.
Yes, very good. Let's talk about the keys now. Now, there are certain foods or even secret nutritional hacks, so to speak, that we should be incorporating into our diet for the cell development.
Yes, Mike, I'm so glad that you asked about the secret hack, and there's one in particular, and it's called urolithin A, and urolithin A is really important for energy, endurance, and strength. So the majority of people don't necessarily exercise, and sometimes they're just too tired to exercise. So one great way to get urolithin A in the diet is through a product by MitoPure. And MitoPure is an amazing way and an easy way to get urolithin A in the diet so that you can have more energy, more strength, more endurance, and ultimately age better.
Yeah, some good advice. I'm trying to get more energy myself. I talk about boot camp all the time on the show. So let's talk about exercise and motivation. We all have certain exercises we don't like, but what do we really need to focus on?
Yeah, well, they should know that you were doing push-ups right before we got on the call. And well, when you think about exercise, you've got to think about resistance exercise. And typically that's 3 to 4 days a week of resistance exercise. And that really does improve strength, endurance, and energy.
Okay, yeah, I can attest to that. It has been helping me a lot. And finally, where can viewers go for more information on all this?
Yeah, if they want to learn more about MitoPure and all the things related to muscle health, head on over to timelinenutrition.com/Lyon, Lyon.
All right, Dr. Lyon, thank you so much. Keeping those resolutions this year, and it's going to be a great one. And of course, you can head to our website for more, and that's firstcoastliving.net.